What's going on YouTube? So in today's video we're going to be installing a new shift knob for the Corvette. Nothing crazy in this video, it should be pretty short. So this shift knob is specifically made for the MGW shifter, either the flat stick or the other one. The thread size is the same on both. Me personally, I like this one. I just wanted to try out this other one that I got. It's from GS Creations. I'll drop a link in the description, as well as the thread size for the MGW shifter, because it is different from the OEM one. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll make sure to leave it in the description below. I like this one. Like I said, I just wanted to try something new. The new one I got is a Delrin 3-inch one. I'll show you guys right now. Let me just get it out. Alright, so this one here is the new shift knob. Like I said, it's a 3-inch one, so it's, you know, noticeably taller than the shifter ball, and it just threads on, you know, super simple. So the reason I wanted to try this one out is because instead of shifting from the top like this, I sometimes usually like to shift like this, especially if I'm doing, you know, quick shifts, and I feel like this one would be easier to hold on to this way than the ball. So we'll just go ahead and take this off. Oh, I forgot, you have to, I tighten it with the tool, so you just have to slightly loosen it. Alright, so once you loosen it with the tool, I mean, pretty just easy. Just twist it off. Continue with this one. Put it back on. Just twist it on in place until it tightens. Once you get it down, all the way down like this, you can go ahead and tighten it with the tool. And you'll feel it like lock. Like right there, it's at full lock. So from there, it's not gonna go any lower. So that's how it looks. Let me just get it in neutral. Oh yeah, this feels, that's money right there. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to shift. So this is the reason I got it. I personally, like, I can shift both ways. Like, this is fine. With this shift knob, it does feel weird shifting like this from the top, but I mean, you can do it. But from the side is where it like, I don't know, it just makes it feel nicer this way. I guess because you have more leverage, I don't know. But I wanted to try this out, and since this is like a type of plastic, or the material, I don't know exactly what it was, the Delrin material, it doesn't heat up as much as like this. So on like hot days, especially now that I have the transparent roof, this shouldn't get super hot, because this thing, let me tell you guys, this thing would get so hot on days, you know, that it'd be like, you know, 80 degrees plus. This thing heats up, especially this part here. And having this be so close to the flat stick, especially when I would want to shift, you know, from the side like this, I would tend to touch it, and it, you know, it doesn't burn your hand, but it's not comfortable. And now this, because I can just be up here, you know, I'm not going to be touching this anymore. So based off first impression, I think I'm really going to like this. But I mean, I'm going to definitely have to go out and try it out. But this new view looks cool. I like how this looks. I probably should have showed you guys a view of it with this before, but if you watched the channel before, if you go back to any of my POV videos, you'll see how it looked like with this. I mean, it's nothing super crazy, it's just little touches here and there that add to like my touch on the car. What's next interior wise is probably going to be this. I've been looking at a couple different carbon fiber steering wheel setups. There isn't too many, but I've seen, you know, people with leather with the what is it? I can't even talk. Perforated leather, or Alcantara for like this, or the airbag cover, Alcantara, and this leather. Like, there's so many different combinations, and I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do with this. if I do all leather, I'm probably going to keep the leather shift boot. If I do some kind of Alcantara with this, I'll probably swap this out for the Alcantara shift boot that came in, I forgot which trim level of the OEM C6 Vets. But if not, I'll do custom, and then I'll pair it up with the e-brake. But I still haven't decided, so we'll see what happens. But for now, here's the new shift knob. I know today's video isn't anything crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna end it here. I didn't know if I was gonna pick up the camera today, but this thing has been sitting with other parts that I have for this car for like a month, and the other parts have been sitting for even longer. So it's like I have stuff to do to it, I just haven't done it. But here's step one to doing things. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably take the car out for a spin right now and give you guys a review of how I like it. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so we're about to take this thing for a spin. This is the next day. I didn't end up recording or taking this car out when I put this on, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now, see how this thing feels. It feels great here parked, but the only true test is to take it out and drive it. So let's go ahead and get this car started, get you guys a little cold start. So nasty. Excuse all the leaves. The car has been sitting here and we do got a big old tree. But let's go ahead, take it for a spin. See what this new shift knob is all about. I'm gonna just give the car a little bit to warm up, because again, cold start, car's been off for what, I don't know how many days, because I didn't turn it on when I put this on. At least I don't think I did. But yeah, let this thing warm up. All right, so we're moving now. This thing is so nice to shift. Honestly, it even makes downshifting easier. Yeah, this thing, I've been driving it just for a little bit right now, and this thing is great. If you hear any of the rattling, it's just the top back here that just keeps rattling. I still haven't taken it out. I need to buy a bag to store it because I don't want it to get messed up. But back to the shift knob. It is definitely a noticeable difference compared to the other one. Again, you know, this isn't anything crazy, but at least doing like a 2-3 shift or like a 4-5, or you know, any kind of downshift, you can definitely tell the difference. And it's way, I don't know if easier is the right word for it, but it's more enjoyable for sure, at least for me. I just wish I would have got my head mount so that I could drive and show you guys, but I had to bring this one so I can show you guys this angle. This would definitely be easier with two hands. Don't do this. Don't be like me. I'm a trained professional on a closed road. This is all just AI. But yeah, it's definitely way cooler. I would definitely recommend it. Again, I'm going to put the link and the thread size and everything all down below in the description in case you guys want to check it out. The one I went with was the 3-inch, but they do have a 4-inch option. I was on the fence between getting the this one, the 3-inch versus the 4-inch, just because I thought this was going to be too small. But 3 inches is enough, boys. I'm telling y'all, it's enough. But yeah, I'll drop the link below for this one. If you guys want to look into the 4-inch one, you guys definitely can. But even GS Creations, who makes this, they recommend to try this one out first before jumping to the 4-inch one. But again, completely up to you. They're not that expensive. I think I paid, what, like 60 bucks for it. And I mean, in terms of Corvettes, for the flat stick or the regular MGW shifters, there's not really that many options out there besides the ones that they come with, or if you get like an aftermarket one that has an adapter. But sometimes they don't flow really well, and I feel like this one flows really well with the bottom of the knob and the top of the flat stick. So yeah, I'll leave that down there so you guys can check it out if you guys want to. But I'm not gonna make this video any longer than it needs to be. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.